Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bachelor Maria Georgas slams Jenn Tran for Sol *T shaming her. Jenn Tran created a hot of controversy when she brought Maria Georgas into her messy split with Demonstrator. In a new podcast interview, Maria claims that her former Bachelor co-star Sol *T shamed her and sent trolls after her. Keep reading for all the details. Maria Georgas hints she was asked to debut Dancing with the Stars. Maria Georgas was a guest on the Chicks in the Office podcast earlier this week. She was asked whether she was approached to appear on season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. It was heavily rumored before the season started that she might be on the celebrity dance competition. However, Joey Graziati and Jenn Tran are representing Bachelor Nation this season. Maria Georgas played coy about whether she was asked to do duties or not, but she did say she wouldn't say no if she was asked. She previously came under fire for claiming that she turned down the role of the Bachelorette, so the network went with Jenn Tran instead. Slams Jenn Tran for Sol *T shaming her. There were also rumors that Jenn Tran's Bachelorette suitors didn't expect her to be the lead and thought it would be Maria or Daisy Kent instead. With that in mind, fans were shocked when Jenn Tran called out her ex-fiancé, Demonstrator, for following Maria Georgas on social media within a day of their split. Name-dropping Maria led to a huge social media storm of hatred toward the Bachelor alum. It was so bad, Maria Georgas had to release a video denying that she had any connection to Demonstrator. On the new podcast episode, Maria calls Jenn out for bringing her into the drama because it caused her to be Sol *T shamed for days until she posted the video. Watch the clip below to see Maria talking about the backlash she got from Jenn Tran bringing her name up. Bachelor Nation fans react. Maria Georgas got a lot of praise for her video supporting Jenn and denying any involvement with Demonstrator. However, the goodwill from fans didn't last long. Bachelor Nation fans took to Reddit to react to Maria's latest accusation. Check out some of the comments. The Bachelor franchise has always been a melting pot of drama, romance, and unexpected twists. But when Maria Georgas called out fellow contestant Jenn Tran for what she labeled as Sol *T shaming, it set off a firestorm like no other. The spark for this highly publicized clash began during the post-show interviews, where tensions that had been simmering behind the scenes finally boiled over. For Maria, this confrontation wasn't just personal. It was about addressing a much larger issue she believed had plagued not only her time on the show, but society at large. Maria, known for her unapologetic confidence and vibrant personality, had always stood out among the crowd. Her fearless approach to dating and life drew both admiration and criticism from viewers and contestants alike. Jenn Tran, the season's leading frontrunner, had initially seemed to be Maria's ally, sharing laughs and bonding over their mutual pursuit of love. But somewhere along the way, their friendship had soured. According to Maria, it all came to a head after an off-camera conversation about intimacy that left her feeling judged and betrayed. In a candid interview on a popular Bachelor recap podcast, Maria didn't mince words. Jenn Tran, I thought, was someone I could trust, Maria said, her voice strong but laced with frustration. But during our time in the house, there were moments where her words and actions made me feel less than. She had this way of subtly shaming me for the choices I made, especially when it came to my relationships with the guys. It wasn't outright bullying, but it was enough to make me feel like I had to defend who I am. Maria recounted a specific incident that occurred during a cocktail party. After she had a private conversation with the Bachelor, whispers began circulating around the mansion. While Maria had been candid about exploring her connection with him, Jenn, Maria claimed, had made a snide comment about how some women think they have to throw themselves at men to get attention. Although Jenn hadn't mentioned Maria by name, the implication was clear to everyone in the room. I'm not ashamed of how I approach dating. If I want to be physical with someone, that's my choice. But Jenn acted like there was some moral high ground she was standing on. Maria continued, shaking her head. It was hurtful because it felt like she was trying to pit the women in the house against me, making it seem like I was crossing lines while she was somehow the saint in this scenario. Tran, meanwhile, had a different version of events. In an Instagram live video addressing the controversy, she appeared calm but defensive. Look, I never said anything to *T-shame anyone, Jenn explained to her followers. It's unfortunate that Maria feels that way, but I think there was a misunderstanding. I believe in empowering women to make their own choices, but I also think there's room for different opinions on how we navigate relationships. Just because I approach things differently doesn't mean I'm judging anyone. However, to Maria, Jenn's response felt like a non-apology wrapped in dismissive language. In her mind, Jenn was deflecting instead of owning up to the hurt she had caused. Maria took to social media soon after Jenn's live video, firing off a series of passionate posts, clearly ready to continue the conversation on her terms. Don't be fooled by pretty words, Maria tweeted. When you make passive-aggressive comments about someone's choices, that's not different opinions, that's shaming. Women need to stop tearing each other down, especially over how we choose to date. The Twitter storm that followed ignited a broader debate among Bachelor Nation fans. Lines were drawn, with some siding with Maria, agreeing that Jenn's behavior reeked of judgment and condescension, while others believed Maria was overreacting and twisting Jenn's words. #slutshaming, #empowerwomen, and #TeamMaria began trending, with commentators and influencers weighing in on the matter. One tweet from a well-known feminist blogger caught fire. Maria calling out Jenn is a reminder that slut-shaming can be subtle and insidious. It's time we unpack how we hold women to impossible standards on reality TV, where they're scrutinized for every choice, especially when it comes to their sexuality. In response, Maria expressed her gratitude for the outpouring of support. She saw the incident as a reflection of a broader cultural issue. Reality TV, she argued, often magnified these issues, pitting women against one another in a way that fed into harmful stereotypes about female sexuality. The Bachelor is supposed to be about finding love, but what often happens is that we get sucked into these toxic dynamics where women are judged harshly for the same behaviors that are praised in men. Maria said in a follow-up interview, "I'm not perfect, but neither is Jenn. The difference is, I own my choices without tearing others down." Maria's fiery response was met with praise from various corners of social media, where fans and feminist voices echoed her sentiments. The controversy had transformed into a rallying cry against the double standards that women in the spotlight face, especially when it comes to how they are perceived in romantic settings. But the drama didn't end there. Rumors swirled that the two women would be facing each other on an upcoming Women Tell All special, where they would have the chance to hash out their differences on national television. Fans eagerly anticipated the showdown, wondering if either side would back down, or if this would only escalate the already heated feud. As for Jenn, she remained relatively quiet after her initial statement, leading some to speculate whether the backlash had taken its toll on her. Still, her supporters continued to defend her, insisting that Jenn's remarks had been blown out of proportion and that Maria was using the controversy to her advantage. In the end, the conflict between Maria Georgas and Jenn Tran wasn't just about two women on a reality TV show. It had struck a chord, forcing viewers to confront the insidious ways in which women are often pitted against each other, and how judgments about sexuality still linger in the most unexpected places, even in the pursuit of love on national television.